So I get to prison and I'm completely brokenhearted. I can't even get out of my bunk for 3 days. When I finally get out of my bunk, I go out and sit at a table in the day room next to a girl named Bubbles, and I just cry. And Bubbles looks over at me every few minutes and she's like, "It's okay, baby. Just keep breathing. The pain will go away." So I finally get up and decide I got to figure some things out, right? I got to figure out how to do my laundry. So I go over to a group of women in the laundry room, and it looks like it's a big deal to get a laundry spot. You could tell everybody's standing there trying to get their name on a list, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. So I'm kind of standing back nervous. And this woman walks up to me, and she's a 6 foot tall black woman, and she goes, "What's the matter, baby girl?" And I said, "I don't know how to get a laundry spot." And she goes, "Well, come on, let's go." And the Red Sea parts, and we walk right up to the lady in the front, and she says, "Hey, you guys, you need to give Portia a good laundry spot. She's new here." And that's how I met Too Tall. Too Tall was this gentle giant. She was always sitting in the day room, cross-stitching or crocheting. She loved to watch a cooking channel, and I would go sit next to her and just talk to her. She was like a big comfort to me. One time I asked her, I said, "Hey, Too Tall, do you have any kids?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, I got my boy Charles. He's out there. He's a good kid. He's going to college and everything." I said, "Oh, that's great." I said, "Did you ever get married?" And she gets this dark look in her eyes and she goes, "Oh no, Portia, I never got married." She said, "Charles' dad told me I should just have an abortion because I was ugly. I don't need no man in my life like that." I said, "Oh man, I'm sorry." And she's like, "Oh no, don't you worry." She goes, "Me and Charles were doing real good." I said, "Too Tall, so how long are you going to be in prison?" "Well, I got a 10-year prison sentence for dealing drugs, Porsche." I said, "Really? Well, what happened?" And she goes, "Well, I was working at Burger King, wasn't making no money." She goes, "I never done drugs or anything, but my friends were making money dealing drugs, so I just decided to deal drugs. So that's why I got my prison sentence." I'm like, "Oh man, Too Tall." So one day we're sitting there, and the officer walks up, and he's like, "Hey, Too Tall, I got me some new officers," and there were some new guys coming in, and he goes, "You can keep an eye on them for me?" And she goes, "Oh no, Lieutenant, you know I ain't no snitch." And then as soon as they walked off, Too Tall goes, "Hey, Porsche, it's up to us to bust those new guys in." She starts to giggle. I said, "Hey, Too Tall, did they call Charles Too Tall Jr.?" And we both laughed for a long time over that.